Hey, Lamar with the natty hat boots. Hey, Lil John, what's up?
I'm not your shawty, your honey, your baby, or your sweet thing. And I'm also not your cunt, tramp, bitch, slut, or whatever other names you think of after I've rejected you.
I've been harassed by people I know, people you don't know, grown men, skinny, fat, nasty, looking like you're married, looking like you've never been married and never gonna get married. It doesn't matter. It comes from like it doesn't matter. It can be black, white, it doesn't matter.
It could be anybody. It could happen to anybody. You could just be walking down the street in daylight and something happened like that.
Because when I think about street harassment, I do think of like catcalls or whistling or like just, it's kind of just something that's unnecessary and extra usually.
Oh, you wearing that dress so everybody can see your ass moving. Oh, men who are old enough to be my father or my grandfather or whatever.
You don't say nothing to them, so they start to grab you or they start to curse you out.
And they may like touch the girl, basically harassing her.
When you don't talk to them, they want to be like, "Alright, suck my dick, suck my dick. You was ugly anyway, bitch, blah, blah, blah."
Hey, I'm just trying to talk to you. Ugly ass, bitch.
It's rude and inconsiderate people who feel like they have a right to say and do anything to whoever walks by.
Guys typically do that Sade, or they'll be like, you know, hey, yo, light skin, or, you know, stuff like that when you're walking across the street. I don't know. I think it depends. It varies on what the guys, I guess, want or is trying to do exactly. It might be like multiple guys at one time, or they might all be yelling something at you.
Or even the last time, this man was like, "Hey, how y'all doing? I'm single." What am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do with that?
Initially, when street harassment is happening, initially I just felt angry. I'm like, why is this man disrespecting me? I feel violated. It's just anger, automatically.
I don't know, I just felt over-sexualized because I feel like as women we should be comfortable in our bodies.
I feel very unsafe. I feel like at any moment somebody could just jump out, and what I have to protect myself, wouldn't be enough.
Often when I've observed or I've actually heard women speak about their experience with this, they're just like, it's that moment in your head when you don't know whether to say no or not, because if you say no, you don't know what mind state the person is in, what weapon they may have. Like, there's videos on Twitter of men following women and then recording it because they're not paying attention to them or they won't give them their number. Like, why? Because I don't give you my number, am I a bitch? Why? Because I wouldn't look at you, I won't speak to you because I'm trying to get somewhere, that you start to follow me. Like, that fear factor is just, it's traumatic.
I don't think men realize how scary it gets sometimes, and I've heard so many horror stories just of like women not responding to men and being abused or beaten or, you know, killed over not gratifying a response from a man.
Like, yes, I'm a woman, but we both human. We both bleed the same way. If I feel some type of way, I'm gonna tell you, and I don't care who you are or what you are. So they kind of look at that as, "Bye, bitch, blah, 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 blah." Now I'm a bitch when you inflict pain on me or you say something to me that triggers me, or if I don't like something that you said, that makes me a bitch. Well, shit, I'm the biggest bitch of all then.
I mean, of course, a lot of people try to validate what they say, whether it's offensive or not, by saying freedom of speech, this and that. But at the end of the day, I think it's just respect. You should have enough respect for yourself and the other person to know that whether it's freedom of speech or not, you don't want to insult someone to a point where they're feeling some type of way about themselves.
I've had guys ask me like, what do you what do you want to, how do you want to be approached? And it's like a simple, hey, how you doing is fine. I know some girls kind of stick their nose up at that, and I think maybe it depends on your tone of voice or how you say that, but a hey, how you doing is fine. Or even just, you know, I've gotten like a hey, beautiful before, that's fine. Like, I'm not going to be, you know, totally like taken aback by that, but I think, you know, if you're yelling like explicative things, or if you are, you know, it's the way in which you approach the situation.
Like, oh, you're very beautiful today, or you look very nice today. That's something, to me, that's a compliment. But when you go as far to point out my physical aspects and, oh yeah, you shorty with the fat ass, and then gives other people to look at me like, it's like you're looking at me like a piece of meat. Like, that's definitely like disrespectful.
It's about respect. It's about respect. I don't know how you can fix somebody's lack of respect and for people's feelings.
People are already speaking out through, you know, various platforms such as web series like you're doing, and speaking out on Twitter, putting their stories together. It's a hashtag on Twitter that's You Okay Sis, and that helps to not only share your experience with other women, but many other men read that as well.
So I think first it has to be brought to people's attention. It has to then be understood, and I think then there has to be just changing that conditioning. Like, teach your sons that it's not okay to talk to women like this. Like, whatever you see on television or whatever your peers are doing, that's not okay. And teaching women how to deal with these situations differently. But I think more so it has to be a change in conditioning, just like all around.
I mean, it just starts within the person. I know some people's intentions aren't always bad. Like I said, there is a big debate. Like, I was just trying to compliment you and things like that. But I would just urge these men to think about how you would want someone to talk to their mom, or how you would want someone to talk to your sister, or, you know, any female figure that you really care about.
Also, I wouldn't mind if maybe in the future or something there's laws put in place or whatever, because I feel like we might need the protection, because it would be different if no one has gotten murdered or injured over this, or assaulted or threatened, but people have. So I feel like we need to kind of go into a place of, I don't know, maybe lawful protection, because I mean, women already carry tasers, we carry mace, but then also in places like Washington DC, it's illegal to do so. So I feel like we definitely might be leaning towards a law approach to this.
So many women go through this, and so many women think it's their fault and do feel dirty and violated after something like this happens. And I don't think a lot of men think that far into it at all.